Hey, good morning, everybody. It's hey, it's Friday. It's fan friggin' tastic Friday. Fantastic Friday. It's not. Thank God it's the weekend Friday because I like what I do. But I do love playing with my kids and my wife. So I am happy that it is Friday. So hope everybody's having a great week so far. Hey, Will. I hope you're having a great week. You're awesome. I love you, man. So I'm going to talk about building relationships today because that's what I think life is about. Obviously, I'm about. Thanks, Will. I'm glad you're liking them. Obviously, I'm about kingdom work. I'm a Christian. I want God's kingdom to be furthered, but in order to do that, we need to build relationships. So, yeah, I mean, what we do as physical therapists or whoever we are is all about the relationships that we cultivate with other people, and it doesn't matter how awesome you are as a physical therapist or whatever you do. Stay at home mom, medical technologist, doctor, whatever. If you're not building relationships with people, then you're not going to be as successful as you could be, and you're not going to be able to serve people as well as you could be serving them. So one thing that's really funny about the clinic that I have, Vivian Physical Therapy. Stay tuned for a name change possibly later. Anyway, so one of the things that we do is sometimes people come in, and we all know people like this, and Joe will be sitting over there and he'll say, "Oh my gosh, there's Bob, and Bob's hard to get along with." And 9 times out of 10, we don't have the trouble getting along with Bob because we don't treat Bob like he's hard to get along with. Even if he is, we still love him. We still take care of him. And that's some me, but it's mostly Brenda, who I talk about all the time. Brenda's amazing at loving people, and Brenda's amazing at making people feel welcome. And she's super amazing at building relationships. So the way we do that is we build relationships with our patients, and I think they would agree for the most part that we try to do that. And if we see them out in public, we hug them, tell them we love them, and hope they're doing well. We don't dodge them when we see them in public and things like that. So, but when we build relationships with people, we have to understand that sometimes people are lonely. Sometimes people don't have their family close by like they used to. They've grown apart from people or whatever. And so it's very important to cultivate those excuse me, healthy relationships with others that let them know that you care about them, that you're here for them. And that doesn't feel good that doesn't only feel good when I do it to other people, but it feels good when they do that to me as well. Like, I don't want to have, 3,000 acquaintances. I would rather have three really good friends that I have a really strong relationship with. And so that's what we try to cultivate each day with people that come in our clinic. That's what my wife and I try to cultivate with, people that we go to church with. And it is real, Will. Loneliness is real, and it does impact our life. I've been there for sure, and it's not fun at all. And there's my other brother, Pat McSweeney. He's awesome. So, it's real, man. People are lonely, and we see it in healthcare all the time. And I've talked to a couple of people this week struggling with depression, and I understand that. There's some things as a PT. Hey, good morning, man. Some things as a PT we don't understand completely, like severe low back pain. If you haven't had severe low back pain, then you don't understand it. Don't say you understand. Even if you've seen 300 people with it or 3,000, you still don't understand. You've never felt it. Thankfully, last year I got to feel severe low back pain, and so now I understand. But when people talk about struggling with depression, I understand that. I've been there. I've been lonely. I've been angry. I've hated myself. I've not wanted to be friends with anybody or talk to anybody. And so I understand where you are. I understand how you get there and somewhat how you get out. I understand how I got out. But if we're not building relationships with people, they don't care about what I think or what my problems are or anything like that. And so we need to be cultivating those real relationships with people, and understand one thing from a PT standpoint. But anybody could benefit from this is, I'm the expert on my body. I may not understand everything about the science and the medical and all that stuff, and other people may not as well. But thanks, Will. He's all right, I guess. I think my wife likes the current version of me a whole lot better than the former version too. So, you know, I started telling people this, and Pat McSweeney may have said this, or I don't know who told me this, but you are the expert on your body. And I've started telling all my patients that, and I'll tell everybody listening to this, is you are the expert on you. And so you know when you're not feeling right, you know when something's up, you know when something is out of whack. And, you know, yesterday I had somebody say, I think I need to go to the doctor. And I was like, yes, her opinion matters way more than anybody else. So, you know, I was like, well, what's wrong? And we went through some things, and I took blood pressure and different things like that, and everything was normal. But I was like, look, if you feel like you need to go to the doctor, you know your body, let's go to the doctor. You know, let's go. And so then that's what she did. And you know, but if you're an arrogant person and you're like, no, I've looked at all your vitals, you look fine, nothing's wrong, whatever, calm down. Well, yeah, maybe it is, but maybe it's not. You don't know. Just because things look right on paper or look right on devices that we have doesn't mean they're right. So, you know, whoever I'm talking to right now, trust your instincts, trust your body, and pay attention to that. So, and then just guys, relationships are key with everything we do. And there's a literal squirrel over there. I didn't just like, ooh, look, a squirrel. So relationships are key with whatever we do. Build relationships with people, love on people, live to serve others. My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 2:4. It says, look out not only for your own interests, but also for the interests of others. And that's a huge key. If you read the Bible, even if you don't believe in Scripture and things like that, you know, Jesus was an awesome man, and he wrote some amazing things and did some amazing things, and it was all built out of service for others. And not once did he stop and take himself, put himself first over others. So, you know, build relationships, love on people, have a happy Friday. I'll catch up with y'all again this afternoon and kind of wrap the week up clinically and go from there. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.